The acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, has been forcibly arrested by the Department of State Services. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, ahead of flight resumption on Wednesday, July 8th, airlines in Nigeria have significantly increased their airfares. According to news sources, the airlines raised their fares in all classes of tickets for 1-hour flights from Lagos to Abuja. Economy tickets for a one-way on Dana Air, APC and Azman sold for 33,000 naira each respectively, while Arik Air sold for 29,189 naira. Business class tickets for each of the airlines sold for 70,500 naira, 80,000 naira, 60,000 naira and 71,532 naira respectively. One of the business class one-way tickets allegedly sold for 126,199 naira for a trip slated for 4 p.m. Customers are, however, advised to book flights early enough as airlines' ticket prices are currently competitive. At number 9, the police in Mexico have arrested 3 men over a bloody gun attack on a drug rehabilitation center that killed 27 people. This was announced by the local prosecutor's office on Sunday. The gunmen attacked the center on Wednesday, forced the victims on the ground and shot them. The president of Mexico, Andres Manuel Lopez, condemned the attack and named it the deadliest of its kind this year in the country. The initial number of victims was 24, but 3 of those who were injured still died. According to local media, the attack was part of an ongoing battle between rival cartels. At number 8, a boat carrying 21 passengers capsized while traveling from Ebute Road to Ikorodu on Sunday. According to the Director General of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, Olufemi Oke Oshaintolu, the boat carrying 19 passengers and 2 crew members capsized around 8 p.m. A total of 14 persons, including the crew members, were said to have been rescued alive, while the corpses of 7 persons were recovered at the end of the rescue operations. At number 7, an investigative hearing has been scheduled to begin today, Monday, by the Joint House of Representatives Committee on Finance, Banking and Currency over an alleged forex racketeering, which has cost the federal government $30 billion. The panel summoned over 24 banks and 14 oil companies to explain their roles in the alleged revenue leakages from the currency-dominated contracts in engineering, procurement, construction, installation and marine transportations. The hearing, chaired by James Faleke and Victor Nwokolo, will be conducted in 2 phases. The first phase would last for 3 weeks and will be conducted in accordance with the COVID-19 protocols. At number 6, on Monday, the federal government announced some lifelines for the broadcast industry as ways of cushioning the effects of COVID-19 pandemic on the industry. This was disclosed by the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, at a press conference in Abuja. Mohammed said in the wake of the pandemic, the industry has been particularly hard hit due to failing revenues occasioned by dwindling adverts and sponsored programs. Hence, measures to revamp the industry have been put in place by the management of the National Broadcasting Corporation and approved by the federal government. Owing broadcast stations in the country would be granted 60% forgiveness if they pay 40% of their existing debt within the next 3 months. The existing license fee is further discounted by 30% for all open terrestrial radio and television services effective from July 10, 2020. At number 5, the Independent National Electoral Commission has lifted the ban on campaigns by political parties ahead of the September 19th governorship election in Edo State. The INEC head of voter education in Edo State, Timidi Wariowe, said campaigns have officially commenced in the state. The INEC had cleared and displayed a list of candidates of 14 registered political parties, including the All Progressive Congress and the People's Democratic Party. According to Wariowe, as of 2019, the total registered voters are 2,210,534, while uncollected permanent voters' cards stands at 483,868. At number 4, a former National Vice Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Inuwa Abdul Kadir, is dead. He died on Monday morning in Sokoto State. The news of his death was confirmed by a former senator and his political associate, Shehu Sani, on Twitter. Waziri Bulama, the APC secretary, also confirmed the death of the former vice chairman. Abdul Kadir was a member of the National Working Committee of the APC that was recently dissolved by the party's National Executive Council. He allegedly did not show any sign of being ill before his demise. Number 3, the management of the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund has said the Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, approved the controversial 3.4 billion naira for the training of staff. The fund also said all trainings, contracts and rehabilitation it carried out received the approvals of the Federal Ministry of Labour and Employment and the National Assembly. On the 2nd of July 2020, Chris Ngige had approved the immediate and indefinite suspension of the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of the Nigeria Social Insurance Trust Fund, Adebayo Somfon, and other members of his executive for allegedly spending 3.4 billion naira on non-existent staff training, split into about 196 different consultancy contracts in order to evade the Ministerial Tenders Board and Federal Executive Council approvals. At number 2, ahead of the governorship election scheduled to hold in October 2020, the Secretary to the Ondo State Government, Ifedayo Abegunde, has resigned his appointment from the Rotimi Akeredolu administration. According to Abegunde, his resignation is personal. Reports say Rotimi Akeredolu and Mr. Abegunde have been conflicting over issues surrounding the second-term goal of the governor. However, the Ondo State Governor announced the appointment of Temitayo Oluwatui as the new Secretary to the State Government on Monday. Finally, at number 1, the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, Ibrahim Magu, has been forcibly arrested by the Department of State Services. Reports say he was arrested on Monday afternoon to face the panel investigating him over allegations that he owns 4 properties and was transferring funds abroad through a third party. The acting EFCC boss is currently undergoing interrogation at the DSS headquarters in Aso Drive. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands, and stay safe. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.